Michigan has earned so far this season.
Michigan coming off a massive win over Washington, which was decided by one of those PKs Chris just mentioned. And
10 calendar campaign, but also showing proof to his guys that the methods are working.
Speaking of, here comes a dangerous cross handled by...
Final third, here they come on the far side. Cut back. Chipped into the box, wide open, it's a header, and it's the opening goal! There is a whistle, though, and the Wolverines want a review because they felt like Grayson Elmquist was onside. Was he on? Was he off? That is the question that is at play here. Grayson Elmquist got on the end of that header. Here comes the call as Michigan was the one to create that goal-scoring opportunity. It is called offside. No goal for the Wolverines despite Grayson Elmquist. They fell to Ohio State 3-2. They fell at Washington 2-1. And here come the Spartans now on the front foot. Ball slotted across. Spadafora tries to chip in across. And now here come the Wolverines looking for a crossing opportunity maybe again. Crossing in, headed away. 18. Slots it back. Merritt sends it one more wide. Sudan breaks through the first tackle. Serves it across, headed away. Lofty attempt to take a shot. Merritt with the service. He's going to chip it in. Kept in play miraculously. Evie now with a shot. Parried away. Second opportunity, sent away again by Goldson. Wolverines netminder stepping in just in time. Another service from Spadafora, far side of the box, cleared. Michigan State not done yet, but we do have Michigan trying to find the opening. Going to ground, there was Herrera, no whistle. Ramos through some traffic, sends it wide. Now a cross bounces through.
See what Michigan State has up in store for this one.
Merritt with a driven ball, but just a little bit too direct over.
Another substitution just coming on a moment ago. Michael Ramirez is here as a dangerous moment. Goldson collects. Close call. As he almost flew out of the box. What body control there, Chris? You know how tough. Sudan sends it back. Spadafora trying to chip in behind, a little too strong, out for a goal kick. Okeke. Okeke going 1v1 himself. Takes a shot, almost spilled out.
Just a little bit ago, Okeke doing a great job beating his man off the dribble and then seeing if he can get a cross in early that wound up going right at Goldson. The thing I wonder with where to see if they can get some of their big bodies on the end of this.
Ramirez taps it. Mitrovic sends it in. Kelly catches it cleanly. Knox. Phelan serves it in, and it just goes off frame.
Michigan dodging a bullet here. The ball finding its way left. Wonderful service in. I can't quite tell if he couldn't view it in the sun. It looked like Fisher wasn't going to the ball and instead letting it come to him. Michigan State almost sneaking in. Spadafora almost on the end of it, putting it in for a 1-0.
His career. Spadafora. Some space here for the Spartans. The other Spadafora tries a shot with his left foot. Goldson collects. Play before the halftime break. Cross served in. Multiple white jerseys. Flag.
3, 2, 1, 0.
There's the buzzer, the first half in the books, in the battle for Big Bear. That trophy is going home with someone tonight. Michigan and Michigan State 0-0 at the half. What were your initial takeaways from what we saw?
4-4, 1-2 in Big Ten play, but coming off of a massive win over Indiana. As there's the whistle, second half kickoff in Sasaki. Sasaki on the dribble, cutting end line, gets the cross off. Caught in traffic by Kelly.
Wingmates are inside. Come out, give us balance.
Mendez playing at the 9 or 10, very good at either according to Coach Daly. Little give and go. But there's a dangerous moment as Goldson came off his line. Maybe a miscommunication as multiple Wolverine defenders had their hands up, wanting an offside, but Peter Sudan comes flying through and goes in for the 50-50 challenge against Goldson.
The cardinal sin of defending, not playing until the whistle. Clearly Michigan State, right wing offsides, no question. Michigan stops. Michigan State continues to play. Sudan going in, drawing that penalty. Goldson coming out just a touch late, but the Michigan defenders giving him no help. Just a complete lapse in judgment and concentration.
Merritt shoots and he scores! Michigan State with the first word in the battle for Big Bear. 1-0 lead for the visitors in Ann Arbor.
Goldson can't believe it that this Wolverine team is down 1-0, but Merritt stepping up with the brilliant penalty kick, just a few step run up, sending Goldson the other direction. You see the hips pointing to the left, but the ball being struck to the right, very well disguised, no chance for Goldson. 1-0 to the Spartans.
Michigan, it is won back by the Spartans, who have played well defensively all match long. Okeke wins the 50-50 challenge. Okeke on goal, trying to slide in a cross maybe, that's deflected out of play. Okay, group after that type of mental mistake, because this wasn't, I think if you're the Wolverines, as here comes Michigan. A line to cross in is touched on a play by Kelly, but what I was going to say is it wasn't necessarily what I would call a well-earned goal by Michigan State versus, now like I said, I think they played well enough for two. Corner played in on the ground. Short corner here. Cross left in, and it's through! Michigan equalizes! Chris just talked about the response after conceding, and the Wolverines respond in the biggest way.
Great work by Michigan, flooding the box, but confusing them with the short corner, getting in line, service inside the 6, always dangerous. Looks like an unfortunate, if you're Michigan State, own goal by Smith, coming in off of the bench, but again, put in the most dangerous spot, in between the goalkeeper and a back line that is facing it.
To handle a ball that is right in front of your own goal in the 6-yard box as you're facing your own goal. Like, there is no easy way to do that.
100%.
As Sasaki cuts up the defense, Sasaki tries to squeak it in the near post. Kelly is there to make the save.
Love the aggression by Sasaki. He's feeling it. He's having more.
Second ball up for grabs. Sasaki again. Sasaki sends it across this time. Ball pinging around, still not under control, and a shot saved. Kelly is there, almost right at him though.
Michigan having much more success going in and then going outside. Sasaki lofting the ball into the box, a little bit of contact. Good.
Sudan. A high lofted ball brought down by Okeke, handled by Baker, and there's a whistle for the foul.
Good opportunity by Michigan State to.
Mendez. Challenge won back by the Spartans. Okeke finds some space. Okeke into the 18. Back to Ludwig, and it's a goal! Michigan State takes the 2-1 lead. The battle for Big Bear, living up to the hype in Ann Arbor.
OKK getting the ball in the right channel, going right at the defender, but making the very veteran decision to lay it off. And then it goes through two sets of legs of Michigan defenders to go right underneath. Nothing Goldson can do. 2-1 to the Spartans.
What a moment for the Spartans, as we've talked about responding to... Calling out some instructions. Mitrovic serves it in. A header is high over the cross. And also will be featured there if you're a Wolverine fan interested in tuning in. Mitrovic curls it in. Good spot, and the header just goes wide. Herrera knocking on the...
Brilliant ball to the top of the six. Herrera unmarked, unable to just turn his head enough. Not an easy header, but one that you would want your striker to finish. Disbelief for Herrera, still
in your identity, and he said that Indiana win could really be a catalyst for this team moving forward. Mitrovic with a high lofted service. Kelly collects. This continues to play, sends it out wide to Sasaki. Crafty move, Fisher into the 18. Ramos cuts it back. Ramos finds Sasaki, slots it across, and it just goes wide. Michigan continuing to knock on the door as they hunt for an equalizer down the final stretch.
having great success on the left.
Quick short corner, trying to catch the defense off guard. Service. Second ball. Goes out of play again. Michigan players want a handball. Michigan players swarming. Our head referee, David Erbacher.
Taking a look at what the Michigan
Flat, in fact, deflected out of play. No penalty awarded.
Michigan still hopeful as they create on this far side. Chipped ball in.
Men in the space and make Michigan State step to them.
High lofted ball over the crossbar. Short play in on the ground. Rogers sends it back out wide. There's the service, headed away.
Cassidy with space in the right flank. High lofted service into the box. Kelly over Everett has been in the battle for Big Bear. Wolverines' last-ditch opportunity, a direct ball forward to nobody. There go the final seconds. Michigan State has won the battle for the Big Bear Trophy. Not only that, but the Spartans have taken down a top 5 opponent in consecutive matches for the first time in school history. The trophy will stay in East Lansing after a resilient performance from the Michigan State Spartans taking down 5th-ranked Michigan. That'll do it for us from Ann Arbor. For Chris Monroe and our entire crew, I'm Kylan Mills. Thanks so much for being with us. We'll send you out now to Bloomington for Dean Linke and Patrick Duty as UCLA faces Indiana.